Hello, my friend. If you're quite often sad, you may have realized that being in a sad space can give you a kind of sense of sanctuary, of safety, of having created a kind of hub for yourself, of having gone into your shell and finding solace in that. There is an art to sadness, just in the same way in which we like a major chord as much as a minor chord, and may even prefer the minor chord sometimes. We also like a nice deep blue or a purple as much or more than a bright yellow or orange. Some of us are inclined towards savoring sadness and seek that kind of melancholy place to be in. We learn that sadness is a special moment where we let go of something, where we feel the sharpness of a loss, and we become aware that life is quite sad because it has many losses. But as many losses as it has, so it also has many gains. And the trick is that if you keep fighting the losses and you keep suppressing the sadness, then you never learn to find this sanctuary or this solace in yourself. You never discover that you can make this into an art and that you don't have to be afraid of loss and sadness at all anymore, because you know how to weave it into a poem, or how to write a song, or how to just go with the flow of that feeling and let yourself slide down that slippery slope into that place of safety, that place where you can think about the past, you can meditate about all the good things you have lost, and you hold them in the palm of your hand, my friend, because you're using your memory and your imagination to hold on to the things that are of value. And at the same time, you let yourself know the poignancy of not being able to hold on to everything and always again coming to be confronted with that loss. But when you don't fear the loss, that is no longer something to be concerned about, because loss becomes like the release, the letting go, in the same way in which you let go of all your tensions when you go to bed and you let yourself drift to sleep. So you can let yourself drift into sadness, and you can settle into it. You can give yourself permission to be sad for a few hours or maybe a few days if it's a big loss, and to nestle into it, to allow yourself to sit in a favorite chair or to go for a favorite walk, or just to sit staring out of a window, watching the birds that you have fed, and remembering, allowing yourself to remember the life that you're sad of having lost. Allow yourself to settle and savor your sadness, my friend, because each of your emotions is useful and helpful and valuable, and you can learn to be good at being sad and to find everything you need in your sadness, to know that you will be safe and that you don't have to be afraid, and that you always have yourself. And at that rock bottom place in your life, you always encounter the safety of your own embrace, the safety and the solace of the sanctuary of your deeply felt sadness. So allow yourself to feel it, my friend. Allow yourself to be in sadness. It is a bitter, sweet feeling. And when you allow it, it finds its own ending. In the same way in which you will wake up out of your sleep, you will find that you wake up out of your sadness, and that so the more you have experienced it deeply, and so the more you will rise to live another day and recover new purposes, new joys, and new gladness as well, my friend. Keep that sadness precious and never be afraid of it, but feel it deeply.